Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Rose of Venus Tarot. It's Lacey. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. This is going to be a general collective energy reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Right off the bat, the download I've been getting for this reading all day is something about you guys have a powerful voice. You have a powerful throat chakra and you have powerful words in general, even if it's written communication, because there could be some people here in that collective that might feel a little blockage in their throat chakra when when they get angry. But then I'm saying you're able to write it out. And not only that, you have the gift of communicating your point with less words. I'm saying a lot of you guys don't even have to type paragraphs for it to hurt. You could summarize and get people like right where you need to get them. Some of you guys have very persuasive words. I'm feeling like in some of this collective, you may have been around people who may have been jealous of your words, so they might have tried to purposely misunderstand you at the same time while repeating your point. You may have had people also who try to steal your jokes. If you're a funny person, they might try to retell your jokes but louder. You might also have had people around you who try to convince you that, what you're saying isn't very relevant. I'm hearing like nobody cares. And this is due to jealousy. A lot of them can't express themselves with such eloquence. I think that's the term I'm looking for, as you do, like with such like power that you do. And just the way you use your wordings is great here, even if you feel like you have a very low tone or you're very shy in your voice. Like your voice is still there. I'm like, some of you guys might even relate to Ariel, the Little Mermaid. I'm getting mermaid vibes here. You know how like the top queen try to still her voice. You may deal with that a lot. Like people who would try to. I'm trying to figure out how I'm trying to put this. People who might try to exhaustion, insulting, gossiping, playing mind games, scatterbrain, lack of planning. They might try to purposely misunderstand you to kind of get you to over communicate yourself. Like, say, if you're like, the weather is really beautiful. It reminds me of this day when I was like 5 years old. I could feel the fall in the air. And then they'll say, like, I don't really know about that, but it does remind me of some time where it's reminiscent of the fall when we were children. And then you're like, this is what I just said. And they're like, no, you didn't just say that. So they might try to, with this card here, exhaust you by misunderstanding you and to try to get you to like over explain yourself so you could feel like nobody really understood that like the way you said that. I don't know. So playing mind games, scatterbrain, lack of planning, sarcastic, even you may have had to deal with this. But like trying different methods to close down your throat chakra. The spirit wants you to know that your words are important, your words are heard, the way you speak, and just your frame of mind. Not a lot of people have it. So when you talk, even if you don't use the biggest words, like I said, some of you guys are short to the point, but you make your point. And it's like you also don't allow for a lot of people to exhaust you. You're like, like, I'm seeing some of you guys are, all right, fine. You guys don't speak in an argument to win. You may speak to actually express yourself. A lot of you guys, your words are made for self-expression. A lot of you guys like might have different type of vocal patterns. Like you may like, hmm, Like you could be a male with a higher pitch voice or more femininity in his voice, or you could be like a female who might have a deeper, more bassy voice, or even, the opposite. But there's something about your voice that a lot of people find healing. Also, I'm saying some of you guys are good at dealing with difficult people. You may have dealt with people who were loud and wrong. Like, they thought they could overpower your intelligence by, I'm saying right here, domination, rigidity, excessively controlling, tyranny, lack of discipline, rigor, aloofness. They thought that, and both you experienced both of these things. Both people who felt like they could overpower you by talking louder than you, or people who acted aloof, like they weren't really interested in what you had to say. Oh, yeah. Why are you talking about this? A lot of this, you could have dealt with this from like the same gender too, like, or just people who were in your friend groups. This is because they didn't want you to realize how powerful you sounded. They were afraid that you might be the funny one when they wanted to be the funny one. They wanted to be the ones who could affect people with speech, who could like move people's, with speech and stuff like that, or sway people with words when you don't even try and you can do that. And some of you guys might have also gained this gift from someone who had this power, but they misused it, and they might have misused it against you. So instead of them becoming the leader, you became a leader. Like you got their gifts. Some of you guys have that ability to take on other people's gifts. We got the star card here on the top. I'm not going to ignore that because some of you guys might be thinking about a career in writing or using words, or even just like, what is that called? Motivational speeching, or you might do that already, maybe even teaching or something with your voice, singing too. That's what I'm thinking of. Some of you guys might be thinking about even getting into that. That might help to heal some of your throat chakra here. Spirit is saying, it's time to practice different ways to release the scars you have around your throat chakra, around that. Nobody cares. Somebody could have tried to purposely close your throat chakra. Some of you guys might have had people try to convince you that you talk too much, or you don't say things that other people get along with, or other people can relate to. I said get along with. Y'all know what I meant. That being said, too, you might have also had to deal with grammar Nazis who try to point out the little flaws in what you're saying. Oh, well, here, why would you say that? What you really meant was this. Like, they try to point out little flaws and errors in your speech because this is how they made themselves feel smarter compared to you. I feel like this might be a short reason: abandonment, travel, withdrawal, walking away, letting go, relationships, breakup, escapism, and moving on. I'm saying a lot of you guys energetically cannot withstand a lot of people who are trying to put down your throat chakra at this time period. It's like you're walking away from them. You're no longer letting them exhaust you. You don't let people twist up your words and like try to downplay it against you. Some of you guys might prefer written communication when dealing with a narcissist. This could be anywhere from your siblings, mother-in-law, or co-workers or bosses might try to get you in person rather than relying on written word and email. That's another thing that Spirit wants me to say to you. Try to keep some communication in writing if you're dealing with a problem with someone right now. They might try to twist your words around. I never said that. I never said this. They may try to, get you in person just so that they could deny, twist, and, exhaust you. But I'm saying you don't, you're empowered now with the both the silent aspect and the speaking aspect. You're like, no, this is what I believe, and I'm not going to allow you to mislead me, wrap, my 444 on the clock, you're protected. I keep saying 444 like none other. Like it's everywhere. Like I looked up at the TV in the gym and it was like 18444, you need a lawyer. Like I've just been seeing 444 like crazy. You could be seeing 444, like I said, you're very protected and the divine might have chose you to be of some sort of healing force. You might be chosen to speak about something. You might be even used as a tool to take down certain people who try to manipulate the word against other people, and you're definitely divinely protected. So I feel sorry for anybody who tries to use their words to mislead you, manipulate you. It's like, and that's another thing people. Oh, see, domestic harmony, family reunions, contentment, celebration, peaceful coexistence, emotional stability, security. This is what you're heading towards. And it's like people who can't give you this 10 of cups with, the peace, you're not even wasting words on them. You're not wasting mental space on them. There might be some people here in your energy field that wishes they can get you to do certain things, but you're just not giving in. They're energetically, you might be feeling them pull on your energy, but you're not allowing them your thoughts. And then that being said, if you guys recently been doing things like maybe posting things on Facebook and stuff, I'm hearing people think like, what you say is so general. Is it about me? Because you could bring out the guilt in people who might be trying to manipulate you, and they might initially try to confuse you, but then the way you react is it confuses them. And some of you guys also don't understand anything except for clear communication. A lot of people don't like that about you because they want to communicate in a gray area and leave things up for suggestions and suggestibility. But it's like they have to be concise for you to understand it, or you might just, go off about your own way. So you need harmony, contentment, peace, celebration, for them to coexist with you. Like they're not able to lead you to doing certain things. People might frustrate you when they're not exactly direct. You might even be frustrated with someone sending you a message like, hey, because then you're wondering, what do you need? You might say, hey, good morning, just to be courteous. But when someone's in your energy field, it's like you want to know why. But it's big throat chakra energy here. Yeah, difficult choices, stuck in the middle, hidden information, coming to a crossword, opposing forces. Yeah, you got someone feeling blind right now. They could have, like I said, they could have thought they had you figured out, stuck in the middle, hidden information, coming to crosswords, opposing forces. You got someone, like I said, who thought you were confused are now confused. Your ops feel blinded, and you're able to swing that sword too with your blindfolds on. Like I said, you could tweet something, and then your stray or Facebook it or just say something, and then your stray thought can hit boop 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 pop 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 a bunch of people. Who are living in a guilty essence. Some of you guys might have had to delete certain social media because you got tired of revealing people's hidden information, because you would tweet and maybe you got like fan or right, And maybe you got like family members who would hit you up and they'd be like, was that about me? I just want to know what you meant when you wrote that on Facebook. Because, first of all, and you could bring out the truth in people too. It's like, oh, buddy. Oh, that wanted to come out. The lack of stability, security, reckless spending, superficial. I'm seeing that a lot of you guys are moving towards abundance. It's like someone here, because you value your money and you value your time, it's like they want to make you feel guilty for valuing yourself and your money. This could be someone who wants, I'm about to pull some angel numbers and we can get back, who wants something for nothing from you. So this person might have, what I'm about trying to say is like, okay, for example, like say I'm a tarot reader, I offer personal readings, right? But this person doesn't want to pay for personal readings, but they might initially like email you to book a personal reading. This doesn't have to be with tarot, a personal reading. And then, upon trying to book it, they try to get you to answer their questions for free for them. And then if you don't do that, like, initially, oh, I want to book a tarot reading, and then they try to manipulate you into somehow doing it for free. And then if you don't do it for free or give them what your services for free, they're saying, oh, you're only about the money. Oh, you're superficial. Oh, people aren't going to come to you. Your business is going to fail because you won't give of them, like, when they want you to. Some of these people might even have, I would say, more clout than you, more money, or like this might be like a manager or supervisor who wants you to do things when you're not on the clock and you're not getting paid for it, but they still want you to work anyway just to give them some sort of ego boost or make it feels like, they're in control. Oh, well, you're not going to make it on this team if you're not, doing this for me and that for me. But a lot of people might see that you're really about your money and not much else. And that might be a thought of you, because a lot of you guys learn very much easily not to get used. I'm saying slow pace, postponement, chaos, losing momentum, hasty pessimism, not prepared, sluggishness. You're sending that energy back to the sender. So those you're moving at a slow pace, but you're getting there. And not only that, this energy that they're trying to send on you is going to turn back around and hit them, especially if they might be becoming a little bit obsessed with you because of what you don't do and won't do and and whatnot. So we're gonna pull some angel numbers for this pile. Again, thank you so much for watching my reading. Like, comment, subscribe, help your girl grow. I enjoy doing these readings very much. Feels like I'm fulfilling like part of my life purpose. We got the 6 card here. Then we got 1. Then we got 7. 617. I feel like I pulled that angel number before. I don't know. I want to put it back and pull a different number. Spirit's just telling me to. Let me call on Spirit. Spirit, give me the best angel number for this file. Spirit, give me the best angel number for this file. Spirit, give me the best angel number for this file. Spirit, give me the best angel number for this file. The ace did come out though. I got 5, 9, 6. This is resonant to me, especially the 9 and the 6. So we'll go with this angel number. If 617 is resonates with you, you can feel free to look up that angel number yourself. I'm gonna go with the 596 angel number and see what that's about. 599 6. You know what? I could pause this while I look it up. I'll be forgetting. I don't have to let. Okay, it says it is better to stay quiet than to try to be fake to please people. This spiritual meaning of the 596 assures you that faking your life will only land you in trouble. Be honest with yourself, and people will respect you for that. Say no to people who want you to fake your life to make them happy. That's interesting. And this is on sunsigns.org in the angel number section. Again, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and hopefully I will see you in the next reading.